You're listening to the All Elite Podcast, your favorite AEW fan podcast for in-depth analysis and discussions about the #1 growing brand in professional wrestling today, All Elite Wrestling. This podcast is broadcasted live on YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitch on behalf of the No Holds Barred Network. The network is your source for wrestling interviews and podcast content featuring independent wrestling and AEW. Also, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. So sit back, relax, and interact in the live chat. Enjoy the show.
How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the All Elite Podcast right here on the No Holds Barred Network, your source for all wrestling podcast content and more. I am your host. As always, I'm your self-proclaimed greatest host. My name is Kyle Masters, and I'm always joined by my co-host. She is the EVP Giggles, the Heartbreak Chick, the Queen of the Indies, the woman of many nicknames. Ladies and gentlemen, Tiffany is in the building.
Oh, God.
What's up, Tiff?
Oh, my God. I feel hyped.
What? So hyped?
I'm hyped.
Is it because of blood and guts last night?
It's been a crazy week altogether. Freaking wrestling. Let's just put it that way.
Yes,
Crazy.
it has. Yes, it has. And last night was even crazier, and we'll talk about it right here on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the All Elite Podcast, where myself and Tiffany talk about everything in the AEW world, from BTE to Dark to Elevation to Dynamite, and last night, Blood and Guts Dynamite.
Listen, I'm a little salty because I was thinking about
salty.
it, and I was like, I was supposed to go to Blood and Guts, New Jersey.
You were. Now
I was.
Now I got a question, Tiff. I got a serious question here, because it pertains to, I mean, I went to bed pissed off at wrestling Twitter last night, and I logged on today and said, well, they're still the same, so I'm logging off again. So,
You know, the funny thing is that I didn't even see, like, I don't know what it is. I guess it's whoever I follow that I don't see all the drama that goes on.
Well,
so, like,
here's what I'm trying to get at now. So, would you have been one of those people? Say you went and the COVID didn't exist. You were gonna go to New Jersey, the Prudential Center, and they did the same format where the first hour was all on the screen, and the second hour was mostly the promos and the Blood and Guts match. Mm-hmm. Would you have been one of those people to have gone and got pissed off? So many people were tweeting in that were there pissed off and said, I want a refund because I didn't know that this was going to be taped for the first hour. I'm like, it was fucking all over Twitter for like a week and a half. Where have you been?
Yeah.
I mean, granted, they probably don't have Twitter. I should probably be nice a little bit. But, like, come on. Like, when I read these people complaining, like, the only thing that's going through my head is this. Unfucking believable. Like, really, you're going to sit there and go get a refund? Like, for fuck's sakes, man.
Was there 5 people who got refunds? Yo, that's fucking sad. Like,
people demanded, like, Tony Khan apparently granted these refunds, too. He didn't have to. He could have said, fuck you, I got your money, like, see you later.
Yeah.
But no. He's an awesome boss. I have rum and Coke drinking, or whiskey and Coke right now. I'm drinking, so.
Who are you?
Who is this? Who
are you? All right.
Tiffany, I need help.
Oh, God. Here we go. All right. So, in reality, it's so funny because actually, Jackie's in the chat also. Me and her were DMing about this.
Oh, Jackie, how are you doing today? I wear a shirt just for you, Jackie. I wore the FTR shirt just for you, Jackie. Just for you.
But, yeah, but like, we were talking about, Blood and Guts, and I'm like, damn, I was like, me personally, I needed more blood. And I put this on like Instagram last night. I was like, I need more blood. How is it that I just went to GCW this weekend?
Well, that's why.
I'm watching freaking G Raver going through fucking glass in the goddamn sky and all the fucking blood and all the freaking light tubes and everything that I seen this weekend with a lot of the wrestlers that you guys seen on the Under the Rope series. And then I get blood and guts. Like,
well, Tiff, that's your problem right there. You came from a GCW show. What are you getting? You're not getting that on TNT.
No, I know that. That's what I'm saying. It's that different style. But I always say this even on the independent scene that I was like, there's a little bit of everything for everybody. So not everybody has the stomach that can sit here and watch like what I just watched. I was undercover with Jimmy of like, Jesus Christ, all this fucking glass is being shattered and thrown all over the place. And I'm freaking out. And then we get blood and guts. And I'm like, no, this ain't deathmatch wrestling. But it was entertaining. It was different. Like, I mean, what do you expect for being on TNT? You're not going to get that.
Hey.
Yeah, I know. Where
right.
were the light tubes? Where were the thumbtacks? I'm a little
I don't
disappointed.
know.
No, I'm only kidding.
And I'm just noticing now my nose it looks weird on camera because I'm in that stage of the after sunburn where you get the peeling and it's driving me nuts. Like I'm moisturizing and shit, but it's still, you get those like stupid like dry skin patches that you just want to like it's just yank off.
I don't get that on my face. That's weird.
Well, aren't you lucky?
Aren't
you just a doll? Oh my god.
I'm dark.
Anyways.
No, but yeah, I got dark from Atlantic.
So you wouldn't have been one of those people.
No, I mean, look, again, I knew what to expect, right? Like I said, when I go see deathmatch wrestling, I expect deathmatch wrestling.
That's not why they were complaining.
No, so they're complaining of the fact
they want a
that
refund because
like
the first hour was all on the screen. Now, and that's what I'm asking you. If it was the same way, no COVID, it was still at the Prudential Center. If your first hour was all on the screen, but
if I was aware of this, you can't get mad about it. You can't get mad. It's just like, right, Raw 25, right? Like they did both combination of, what was it, Barclays Center and what was the other place? It wasn't Madison Square Garden. It was
the Manhattan Center?
The Manhattan Center.
Yeah.
The Hammerstein Ballroom. Yeah. So people paid like $1,000 to be in the Hammerstein for most of it to be on the freaking screen.
Yeah. So
it's just like you're going to the damn movie theater and you're watching it on the screen.
So you wouldn't have been one of those people that go, like, I really don't want a refund.
Like
what if you didn't know? What if you didn't know?
If I didn't know, I'd be a little annoyed. But then again, like, I wouldn't be bitching about a refund because I'm still getting wrestling.
Yeah.
I'm still getting the blood and guts.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's tough. People said that, like, AEW should have had their shit figured out when it came to the cage aesthetics. Like, maybe they should have had the cage hung up in the rafters, like, and it had everything else live. But maybe Daly's place is not, suitable for that. And they're kind of like, they can only be in Daly's place right now. So I don't see why there's too much complaining about why that happened.
People wanted to like be like
fully live from start to finish.
Well then, it is.
Yeah, the tickets didn't cost that much either.
At the end of the day,
the tickets are cheaper now than when AEW was touring.
No, and you're right. Like it was like, I mean, the tickets aren't expensive, so you're gonna get what you pay for. But like, really, like, why are you gonna be mad? You got to witness blood and guts.
Why you have to be made? Why?
Look, everybody's gonna complain about something at the end of the day. It doesn't really matter.
Whatever. But it was an interesting event, which we'll talk about. But other than that, did you see there is actually some big news? So when it comes to attendance, there's this big thing.
Man.
So last night was the biggest AEW crowd that they've had since the beginning of the pandemic.
Yeah.
They had almost 1,500 people in that place, which is huge for AEW. You could really hear it, right? When Kenny Omega and Orange Cassidy had that segment, they were loud. That was the biggest pop I heard for Orange Cassidy since Revolution in 2020,
right?
When he was against Pac. Like that ovation is huge. And that just makes me like think more. I'm like, okay, so they're going one of two ways here, which we'll get into when we talk about it. But it was noticeably louder, which was great. So now, yesterday on Busted Open Radio, Tony Khan came out and said that Double or Nothing, it's almost confirmed now they're going to try to do full attendance, which makes me think, okay, now this could mean one of two things. It could mean full attendance, like what UFC had a couple of weeks ago, like, you know, it looks like COVID never existed. Or is it AEW's version of full attendance and doing it COVID safely? Like there's more pods. Maybe the pods are a little bit closer together than normal, but, you know, maybe not exactly full attendance. Like every share can be sold.
Right.
That's what makes me think that they're going to go for. I don't really exactly think he wants to do full attendance, unless he wants to be the first guy to have the full, you know, first full crowd in the stadium. People can argue WrestleMania, but that wasn't a full stadium. I'm talking about like in the entirety of Daly's place.
It is a full house.
In Daly's is a full house. Okay, so but that's what I mean.
That's what I thought it was. I thought it was a full house.
So then he's gonna try to go for full capacity, like, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, Florida's different. Obviously, people all know like Florida is completely different compared
Florida
to the rest
is
of the
like
world.
Really like open like that.
They've
And
always been like that though.
It's been like that for a while. Like, I mean, I've been hearing even a lot of the wrestlers going down there, no mask. You see it on indie shows that people aren't wearing masks.
Oh, I highly predict that Tony Khan will make people wear masks even at full capacity.
Yeah.
I guarantee it.
I'm sure it's going to be COVID safe. You still got to do your precautions.
Yeah.
So it just really depends on the state. And if you don't feel comfortable, you know, being in that environment, then don't go, you know, because there's a lot of people that haven't been vaccinated or they just don't feel comfortable even sitting next to people, then you just don't go. So if you feel that way, just don't go.
Yeah, this pandemic's really made people hate each other more.
Yeah.
Like, I had a problem with some people in public, and now it's just kind of elevated since then. But that's not going to stop me from running wrestling shows in the future. I cannot wait to attend wrestling shows in the future.
So Brad said Florida passed the law that said a company can't mandate mask anymore. See? We're trying to get back to normal. What's the point of having the vaccine if we can't go back to normal?
But that's the thing, Tiff. You can't guarantee that everyone has the vaccine.
No, I know that.
So then you're going to deny someone a ticket for not having the vaccine? They can't do that. That's why they're trying to be safe. So, anyways, if they do have full capacity and they can do it safely, man, it's going to be great. You know, got to give the people what they want. So we'll see. I'm excited. If it's a full, it's going to be awesome to hear a pay-per-view with a lot of people. Heel turn Chris in the Twitch chat. What's going on, my brother? How's it going, buddy? Welcome to the Ollie Podcast. We're talking AEW here. But yeah, it is. And I'm not saying like this is going to be like this for the rest of the year. Obviously, your country is a lot more getting their shit together than my country right now. So obviously by July, which is the projected start touring date again for AEW, it's, you know, the country's going to be a lot more together, and, you know, sporting events are going to come back to normal, especially in your country. So you see it with golf lately. You see it with baseball. So, you know, we're almost at the time where they can start traveling again.
Yeah.
With restrictions. Traveling with restrictions.
Yeah. That's the thing. So it's like if you go book, you have there's restrictions, everything. Yeah. Even here in New York, even like I know hockey is the same thing. You have to like kind of like provide like a test or whatever, like 3 days before. Same thing with the airports. It's like it really depends on the state.
Yeah. So I'm excited. It's around the corner. Who knows? Maybe All Out will actually be at another stadium. They can leave Daly's place. Finally, because I'm sick and tired of this place. It's sad.
That's fine. I don't care. That doesn't bother me. I mean, whatever. At least we're getting wrestling. That's how I look at it.
I know. I love the traveling, though. I love them going to the nutty cities. And you get that certain crowd from that certain city. Like Chicago, they're always crazy. New York, people are always crazy. Some of the California cities are always crazy. Like, you know, you travel to these certain cities where you know you're going to get that ruckus crowd. So, anyways. So, yeah, that was the big thing with Tony Khan and Bustin' Open Radio with the news with the attendance. Daly's place is better than the Thunderdome. Yeah. Sal Michaels in the Facebook chat. What's going on? Just going to give a shout out to you guys in the live chat currently right now. We got Brad in there. We got Jackie. What's going on? We got Ace, Kilroy. We have Cupid Girl, Bill Bodkin, my best friend, Bill Bodkin there. Our good buddy Bert. You're a big fan of, man. Bert, you're crazy with the love on Twitter, buddy. Thank you very much. I seen Nazmul Hossein. Tiffany is a legend. Wow, Tiffany, I guess you're a legend. Legend of Tiffany's here, people. Watch out. You got Conrad from Everything Pro Wrestling. You're Chris Matthews.
I walk into promotions and not get noticed. I'm just saying.
Whoa. Watch out. Let's pump the airs out of your head there.
I will never get used to that. I really won't. Like, I'm telling you, like, even the wrestlers, they like fucking flip out when I show up. I'm like, yo, like, this is crazy. Like, right now. So, but anyway, it's humbling.
Anywho, Rihu. Let's quickly talk about BT. Let's quickly go through BT here.
It happened. There you go.
Yeah,
it's
BT
quick.
happened. I mean, it was very quick.
Yo, why is Matt looking like a snack every week?
Okay, whoa. Let's pump the brakes. Let's take 25% off there, pal.
Listen, I told you I was gonna be extra. Like, seriously, like Matt was looking like a snack.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Tiff.
Oh, Jackie, what? Why? I was with this wacko. You should have came over.
Oh.
See, if I noticed you, I would have definitely came over because I'm like that. Like, I'm the one throwing everybody out.
Oh, you were in full gear too. What?
See, I was with Kyle. So
yeah, it was like, my crazy. Actually, we were trying to dodge those other people that were stalking us that one day.
All right, let's not. Don't. I'm cutting you off right now.
There are some stalkers out there. That's all we're gonna
right now. Okay.
Yeah, I was ready to throw hands. They're gonna get these hands.
Oh Lord.
Anyways, yeah, BT. I mean, it was a funny episode. It was all right, but it was very short. It's just some more stuff with the Bucks. I mean, we're still getting that kind of old school feel a little bit here and there. Like when they do the vlog things, like when they're, man, like we had another one in the beginning where they're doing their photo shoot, showing off their shoes. Kind of seems like they're gonna show off their shoes now every week in their gear. So like, shout out to Denise Cutler for making all that stuff. It's literally fire. Even like Matt this week with his like Hawaiian getup. That's great. You see Mrs. Matt like tweeting about it too.
I love it. Looking like a snack.
Looking like a snack. What else happened on BT this week?
JD Drake made an appearance.
Yeah, your boy JD Drake.
Yo, JD Drake, man. Like
with the whole Pretty Peter thing and
man.
Him and C. I don't know. Okay, I don't know if we want to describe what he thought was happening with Peter and Cesar Bononi.
Yeah, that happened. Like
getting a little excited in the back or whatnot, or I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, sign JD Drake is exactly right. They should sign the guy. I think they will. He's been shown so much. The guy's gonna get signed.
He's been between the fact of him, like. I'm surprised, to be honest with you, that WWE like dropped the ball on him and didn't freaking sign him with the whole Evolve thing.
And what else is new
then,
over
like,
there?
Now, like, yeah, they just dropped the ball on him with that shit. But he's making moves. He's gonna be on Limitless tomorrow. Like,
he'll turn Chris in the Twitch chat. Yeah, just giving a bro a mustache trim. I don't know what's the problem, but from behind, it looks like they were having a nice Friday night to themselves. Yeah. But anyways, he had the little mustache trim and. He's getting pretty close with those scissors. I don't know about you. I wouldn't let anyone pretend to cut my mustache that close. I was getting a little close.
Yeah, and Stu's seeing the ghost of Anna Jay going on.
Yeah, they're still doing this thing. Jay. I mean, yeah, like it was Anna Jay. Like that was okay. I know, like, okay, guys. By the way, I'm sorry if my audio is fluctuating a lot because I just got a new PC and I had to re-download OBS. I don't have all the settings set. So I've seen my voice fluctuate a little bit here and there. I still got to get all my old OBS settings from my laptop and bring them into here. So I apologize if I go loud up and down a bit. Yeah, sorry. Good face there, Tiff.
By a Val?
What does she got? No, what do you want, Tiff?
I want it. Oh.
4 O's. Wow. Do you want to solve the puzzle? Okay. Ooh, Kilroy. Ooh is right. Oh boy, shout out to you, Kilroy. But anyways, yeah, BTE.
All right. Yeah.
Something else. So Anna Jay was walking, like he go to turn her around. It was Will Hobbs, and he's doing like his Will Hobbs. Like I can't do the lip thing like Will Hobbs.
Yeah.
No, I can't even try. Just try it. I'm not even gonna give it an attempt. And then it was just BTE is great. If you guys don't watch it, please just watch BTE. Yeah. What are you waiting for? Elevation and Dark were themselves. Again, Dark is a place where you go to hear Excalibur and Taz just joke on commentary. Elevation is great. You should be watching Elevation because you see a lot of young talent that they have their eyes on that they'll probably be on Dynamite. So yeah, it's
I'm gonna go back and watch my girl Willow Nightingale.
Yeah, she was on it. I know she's popular.
Yeah, I love her. I gotta get her on the Under the Rope series.
But anywho,
Rihu. All right, let's talk about Dynamite.
But blood and guts. Blood and guts. So it was an interesting setup of a show because we were all wondering like how they were going to set up. Originally, it was said that it was only going to be a one-match show, and they quickly changed that around. John Perry in the Facebook chat, what's going on, saying hi to Kyle and Tiffany. Last night was awesome. We're about to talk about it right now. Good timing. But yeah, it was interesting structure. They added stuff last week. They added stuff during the week, and then we had like basically a very big first hour. A lot went on in that first hour. It was taped, but they did a very good job of showing it. And you know what they did a very good job of? Cutting to the actual live crowd.
Yeah.
At times, and taking that sound and putting it in the tape version as well. They did a very good job of editing that. I thought that was really, really well done. A lot happened even in the first hour. Why am I forgetting the first match?
Oh, well, we had the MT Nakazawa.
That was the first match. That's right. So it was supposed to be MT it ended up being, but MT Nakazawa Tiff. MT Nakazawa came out with Don Callis. He's supposed to come out with Kenny Omega. Don Callis got on the mic and said, no, Kenny's not here. And it's just going to be Nakazawa against Moxley and Kingston. You see Nakazawa's face. And he's just like, what? Wait, what?
Yeah.
And then while Moxley and Kingston are getting their entrance done, he got jumped. And Kenny ends up being in the match. Match was all right. I mean, it got to a point where like they had Nakazawa trapped in the ring, and Kenny was like trying to get back in the ring, and Kingston was stopping him from getting in the ring, and he was like, yeah, fuck it, I'm out of here. And they made Nakazawa tap out, and that was it. And poor Nakazawa. Poor MT Nakazawa.
I don't know who I was talking to last night. We were talking about it. I was like, bring back the baby oil. Like,
I thought you were about to say bring back the bagel. Bring back the bagel.
Well, I'm from New York.
Yeah, bagel with a schmear.
So
bagel with a schmear.
Yeah.
You and your bagels.
Anyway.
Anyways, so that was the opening contest. I mean, it was all right. I mean, I knew we were gonna get some sort of comedy aspect to it. I'm just trying to open my notes here. But what did you think of it? I'm all
for Mox and Eddie. Just give me more. Just put the tag team belts on them.
Now, I did see a lot of people saying maybe not. Maybe don't do it. Like, don't put the belts on them because they're better at singles.
I mean, they don't need the belts. It'd be great, something different that we could watch. But yeah, I mean, I agree that sense that they are better singles. Eddie's great on the mic.
What do you guys think in the chat? Do you guys think that they should win the belts, or do you guys believe that they should be just going back to singles eventually?
Yeah.
Let us know.
No, see, Bill, I'm not for this, and I was talking about it, so now might as well just like go into that. I am not for SCU taking the belts. I'm just not feeling it. Like, even though like I love the new SCU shirt, the new black and red,
really?
Because I love red. Nah, I don't want it. I want to start seeing some new talent with the belts. I don't want SCU to get the belts again. I just don't. I think that's gonna break up SCU.
So it's interesting that we say this, and I'm kind of just leaning more towards that. The Bucks are just going to hold the titles until All Out. I honestly don't think the Bucks are going to be losing those titles anytime soon. G-Rod in the chat, my boy G-Rod, what's going on in the Twitch chat? The story of SCU breaking up, a stronger story for me. Yeah, it is a strong story, which it's It is a strong story because it's interesting because I thought that they would do something like that for Double or Nothing because that is a big story. SCU have been around for a long time. The history's there with the Bucks. I'm curious as to why they didn't make this at Double or Nothing because now it kind of seems like we're going to get Moxley and Kingston at Double or Nothing against the Bucks for the belts. And that, again, so that makes me think when I seen that makes me think, okay, the Bucks are hanging on to these belts for a while. They're going to beat SCU next week. SCU is going to disband. They're going to beat Moxley and Kingston at the pay-per-view. They'll disband and go their separate ways as singles guys. And the Bucks are just going to hold the belts until someone, until they pick the right team to come along and beat them, which in my eyes, I think it might be Jurassic Express. I think eventually
a lot of people would be very happy with that. But there's so much great young talent that I can just see having the belts.
Unless, Scorpio and Ethan Page have shown that they're a really hot heel team right now, but they're not going to be the team. They're not going to be the team to take off the Bucks 1-on-1 or 2v2 here.
No. There's a lot. I'm still mad best friends. I'm all for Santana and Ortiz taking the belts. Like, give me that Young Bucks versus Ortiz and Santana, put the belts on them. I'm all for that. Like, there is a lot of options. I don't want to see the belts go back on SCU. I just don't. I think, like you said, I think the storyline of SCU breaking up is more meaningful than them getting the belts.
Yeah. FTR, yep. They could be our LAX, aka Proud and Powerful. FTR, I would love to see win the belts because they could do so much with those belts. It's very interesting, but it just goes to show you that the tag team division is stacked, and it's heavily stacked in AEW, and there's so many teams that could be good tag team champions. Heel turn Chris, give CD the title, you cowards. That line though that Max Caster dropped last night, or was it last night? Yeah, last night on Christopher Daniels, the double innuendo there. Let's talk about that right now. Let's talk about the 4-way tag team match. So we had the Acclaimed, Jurassic Express, SCU, and who's the fourth team? Oh, the Varsity Blondes.
Yeah.
Winner would face the Young Bucks next week for the belts, which I originally thought was going to be Double or Nothing, but now it's going to be next week, which is like, okay, interesting. Max Caster's line about on the Varsity Blondes saying like, I'll see you on Dark Side of the Ring in 10 years. I was like, mic fucking drop.
Yeah, more people are not like,
damn, and then calling the Young Bucks the Young Cucks. Like, oh my god, like he went at it. I love the Acclaim. I absolutely, and see, they're right there. A lot of people can't stand the Acclaim or can't stand them, and I love that people hate them. I love that because that means they're doing their fucking job right.
I don't know. I can't get behind it. A lot of people, Queen of Indies, another one. I just can't.
Why? What is wrong?
I just can't. I don't know. This is sad because I know these guys from the Indies, and I don't know.
I love the dynamic. I love Anthony Bowens too. Bowens is fucking money as well.
I don't know.
The guy's an incredible in-ring competitor. I love the whole spiel they do after where he just screams AEW because when they become baby faces, that's gonna get over.
Yeah.
When he screams like AEW, like the crowd's gonna go nuts, and then they might repeat after him like the Acclaimed are here and do the whole A thing.
Right.
And, oh man, you see, you have to watch Caster when they do that because he just does the silliest shit after, when he's done talking. Because you have Anthony Bowens there looking at the mic all serious, and then Bowens is just kind of hopping there.
Right.
Anyways, it was a decent tag team match. SCU won because that was completely obvious because of 2 weeks ago when they cut the promo on the Bucks. Sorry, I was gonna call them the Cucks. I'm not the Cucks, the Bucks. So they ended up winning. So next week it's SCU and the Bucks, which and Bill saying people are saying that SCU is gonna win the belts. That would be weird and doesn't make any sense in my eyes. So Bucks are just gonna win. SCU is gonna disband. Bucks will go on to Double or Nothing again, most likely Moxley and Kingston, and they're gonna win that. And then hopefully by All Out we'll have a serious contender, and maybe the Bucks can drop it by then. But it's gonna be the summer of the Super Elite. The Super Elite this is going to be their summer. They're going to rule the wrestling world, and they're going to continue to gain that heat from all these title defenses, and then it's going to mean more when people take the belts off them eventually, exactly Kenny in the main belt. We know it's going to be Hangman.
It's got to be it's got to be that perfect build of who's going to take the belt off. Make me believe it.
And I guarantee you that's going to happen when Kenny finally loses all the rest of the belts. He's going to have one belt left. It's going to be the AEW World Title. And that's going to be Hangman Page's, that's going to be it. And it kind of seems like it might be All Out. It might be Full Gear. It's going to be one of those 2 pay-per-views coming up. But Hangman's going to win the belt this year. It's going to be awesome. And
I hope it's this year, and I hope it's done inside of a big crowd. But I don't think so. I think it's gonna be a long draw for this still.
Yeah,
I still think that.
We also had QT Marshall, and Cody Rhodes in their little grudge match there, which was actually a really good wrestling match. Man, QT actually I was impressed. I love
that they were taking the belts off, but then yeah. Price took the belt away from Cody, but then QT Marshall came out and whacked him. I was like, yeah.
And we also got a full moon in Jacksonville last night.
Ooh. We got a lot of moons. I started to say, damn, I need to start rating some butts, but they were very quick to
rating butts. You're gonna what? Excuse me, what?
We're rating butts, Kyle. We're rating them. 0 to 10.
No, God,
0 is
no,
that's a badass.
No. No. This is not the rating. This is not the all rating butts podcast.
Why not?
If you want that, you make your own all rating butts podcast. Okay, this is the all elite podcast where we don't talk about booties.
A booty podcast.
We don't talk about peaches. We don't talk about any of that here. You do this to the butts. Tiffany just did. Anyway, let's move on here. Yeah, so that match was actually decent. Okay. Let's talk about the match, please. Can we stop talking about butts?
Why not?
Because, fine, QT Marshall's butt was out. It was... Look at all the people screaming for QT's butt. Wow.
Listen, where's Trent? I need to see that ass.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to sit back and let you get the butt out of the way.
Kyle was that ass of the week one week, by the way.
Nah, we're not bringing that up. Save that for free for all.
Okay, we should save that for free for all.
Yeah, we saw Dak's butt too. There are a lot of butts out in Jacksonville last night. Okay, we got the butts out of the way. Can we stop talking about butts now? Can we move on from the butt talk? Oh, we need help. Come on, Mrs. Doubtfire. Get over here. Anyways, I mean, it was a decent match. It was actually pretty good. I mean, QT kind of showed up. It was really good. The story here, though, is... So I think it was before this or after they said that Cody Rhodes has a Double or Nothing announcement. His involvement with Double or Nothing. So I'm assuming that he's actually going to go one-on-one with Anthony Ogogo because we saw what happened after. And Anthony Ogogo, that lethal punch, and he buried Cody with the UK flag. And I fucking love Anthony Ogogo. The guy is promo gold, I just want to see, again, I want to see more in the ring. We haven't seen a lot in the ring. I think this is where we're going to see it. We're going to see a lot more out of Anthony Ogogo at Double or Nothing. I think he's going to go one-on-one with Cody. That's my guess.
Okay. I know you really like him.
I really do. The governor, as my boy G-Rod put it, or now we're calling him, is the governor. The governor, Anthony Ogogo, which I've been botching his name. I've actually been spelling it with an A instead of an O. So Ogogo.
Oh, man.
Instead of Ogogo.
Yes.
Wake me up before you go. Can you come out to that eventually, sometime, please? Come out. What's that? What's that band called? What do they call it? Someone correct me. Wham. That's it. Wham.
Bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am.
Bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. But yeah, that was interesting too. We had the 2 promos. We talked briefly that Omega and Orange Cassidy won. Them stealing the glasses off Cassidy.
Yeah.
That was funny. Miro. Okay.
I'm with it. Okay. You getting me there.
So,
I know I've been complaining.
Yeah, George Michael and Wham. Thank you guys. But
Orange Cassidy's looking like back too.
But this contract. why and when did this even happen? They kind of left the continuity out of it there. Just Miro showing up. I've got this contract that says I have a TNT title shot. I'm like, okay, then where was this contract like years ago or months ago? Why do you all of a sudden have this contract that looks like it's been buried in a drawer somewhere? I know it's about goddamn time, Cuba Girl. I know. Seriously, I'm all for this as well. But like continuity here a little bit, right? Come on. Kind of tell me like why are you getting this shot? What have you done lately to constitute a TNT title shot? But you just have this imaginary contract out of nowhere?
No, but I get it. But that he called it out a couple of weeks ago at that promo. And he's like, if you have a belt, I'm coming for it. I have a problem with you. So that's all.
That's fine.
And I understand what you're saying, but like, I get it. And it's like, but like, he kind of like explained it. So I'm loving it because now we're getting something different. Now we're
That's great. But it also pissed me off. You know why? Because there's no way Darby's driving the belt to Miro next week because of the storyline that's going on with Ethan Page and Scorpio. So I'm like, okay, well, this is going to be a wasted TNT title defense by Darby because I know Miro's not going to get the belt unless for some reason that Miro wins it because Ethan Page or Scorpio Sky screws Darby out of the belt. And, that sets Darby in a rage, and they have this, like, ultimate grudge match at Double or Nothing, which doesn't make me think that's going to happen. They kind of care about their title belts. Like, you kind of see that they never... they've only kind of done, like, one screwy title win, right? And that was how Moxley won, right? It was Don Callis helping Moxley win Don Callis helping Omega win the belt over Moxley. So, I mean, there's a chance that they could do something like that. But makes me think maybe next week that something's going to happen. I know Ethan Page and Scorpio are going to get involved either during the match or after. I can't see Miro winning next week. It's just the only way he's winning next week if it's a screwy win. That's the only way.
Yeah, if they screwed Darby.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I'm loving the whole Ethan Page and Scorpio, even the little vignette or whatever.
The promo? Miss Scorpio. Whoa. Yeah. You can tell he put like all of it into that promo. Like he spoke like right from his heart. And now I'm like, damn, Scorpio, like.
Yeah. He was.
Bro, you don't need to be with Ethan. Like, go be a singles guy already. Fuck, why are you with Ethan here? I
know you went from the three-way, like three man. Now you're with Ethan, but like me and Kyle have been on that Scorpio should be on his singles run.
Yeah,
and
Darby
I'm all for him having the TNT belt. So again, like with them being tag teaming, like would you guys want them to be the next AEW tag team champions? Like
those
would you
two,
like to see that? I mean, me personally, like I'd like to see them in single runs.
Yeah.
So
I don't think they're gonna become tag team champions. But then we saw like Darby jumping Ethan there, and they threw him down the cement steps, which I'm like, God. Oh, that look, ouch, 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 ouch.
By the time that he's like 40, he's gonna be
50.
A walking chair.
50, he'll be at the walker. But he won't talk like that. He'll need it to walk around if he continues this way. Unless, maybe he's just got that golden horseshoe body where he just like heals like instantly and he's fine the next day. But I mean, he comes from that skater like life, right? We see like the videos of him like doing these incredible jumps and stuff. And maybe he just doesn't. Maybe his pain tolerance has gotten to a point where he's like, yeah, I'm good with throwing you down the cement steps. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, could we get Sammy Edwards against a couple of people over here? Like, I think people are screaming for that. And
oh my God, please!
Like, when are we ever gonna get that?
Seriously.
We got a Periscope chat. We got Mrs. Sharnee Jackson Rhodes. Hi, everyone. Hello. How are you? But yeah, so I mean, Darby, again, he comes from that lifestyle. I'm sure he's okay. I read the reports that he's fine. Mostly the reports were that a lot of people from the Blood and Guts match were banged up, which, naturally they beat the hell out of each other in that match. Yeah. But Darby's okay. I mean, I'm just interested to see where they're going with this. We get the TNT title match next week with Miro. It's going to be a great match.
I like that we're kind of also getting a lot, like a lot of different, like of the what if of what we can get. And I think I kind of like that.
So it keeps you on the edge of your seat.
Focus it. Yeah, exactly. Because you don't see, this is what I like. Like you're not knowing what's going to happen. You and me are sitting here, like what we do, even when we do predictions or whatever, we sit here and we're like, okay, well, this could happen, but we also have the possibility of this happening. And we really don't know. And we don't really get those spoilers too much.
Exactly.
Which is great. That's the way it should be, because it makes it better.
Damn right. Damn right. Anyways, just going to quickly open my notes here to briefly take a look. Yeah, we talked about that. Oh, Britt Baker. So Britt Baker had a match against Julia Hart of Alberta. Don't know if she's related to the Hart family. That's interesting. Spelt the same way. But making her AEW debut, 19 years old. Crazy. Can you imagine that? Being 19 years old and having like your debut on AEW TV?
It's crazy.
And against Britt Baker?
I'm telling you, Kyle, these kids today that are like 21 and younger, like the fucking potential that we've been getting lately, like even me scouting and having people on the Under the Rope series is crazy. Our future of wrestling is going to be crazy.
Yeah.
It just keeps getting better, and they keep getting younger, and they're hungrier, and the shit that they're doing is insane. So it's funny because Metal and me were talking about this last night. He's like, I like her look. He goes, she's gonna be big.
Julia Hart?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what he's like a big fan.
I'm assuming she's training
in
either the Nightmare Factory or Dustin's Academy. That's my guess.
Right. And there's a lot.
Because Dante Martin is 19 years old.
Yeah, they've been uploading videos of the Nightmare Factory.
Yeah, it's good. I like it. It's their own. Yeah. It's their own training ground. You got Cody running the Nightmare. You got Dustin running his and using all his experience with that. They have so many trainers and coaches backstage. AEW is in a very good place to teach the future. So it's great that they have all this now in place. But anyways, quick match. Obviously, this is just to build Baker up to the pay-per-view. They announced actually that it's official now. The official first titled match on the pay-per-view is going to be Britt Baker versus Hikaru Shida for the AEW Women's World Championship. It's is pretty much going to be, I can't see them not doing it. This is the christening. Britt Baker is going to be the Britt Baker era is going to start right after Double or Nothing with the World Championship. Well deserved too. We've been waiting for this title run forever. But you know what's going to be interesting?
What?
Tiff, because now that we know it's going to be pretty much full capacity, you know Britt Baker's going to get the biggest pop when it happens because everyone wants her to win, but she's the heel here. So I kind of feel bad for Hikaru Shida in this case because she's not going to get the reaction that she deserves.
That's what happens, though.
Mm-hmm.
What happens? But it's like, well deserved. It was funny because I don't know who I was listening to last night, and they were saying that Thunder Rosa should really be taking this belt.
Yeah, there's got to be something to do with the contracts.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, well, she's not like officially signed with AEW.
She's with NWA until the end of the year.
Right. And I mean, it's great. It would be great. I would be all for it. But then I'm like, would they really put the AEW women's belt on her?
Yeah. Like, I know they put the NWA belt in Serena D, but that's a little bit different. That's NWA's decision. That's not our decision. So, and Serena Deeb's now hurt, so she's recovering. So,
or
Thunder versus Deeb needs to happen. I'm right, Bill, because those two would be a great match.
I would love a 3-way between Shida, Britt Baker, and Thunder Rosa.
Yeah,
give me a 3-way.
All out, maybe. Even if Thunder Rosa doesn't win, at least she's in there. But I'm curious to see where. Like what the program will be after Double or Nothing. Because we know there's those couple of events in this middle of the summer that AEW holds with Fighter Fest and Fight for the Fallen. So it'll be interesting to see what programs that she goes into her. I can kind of see Jade Cargill getting a title shot eventually against Britt. I can see Britt maybe getting a shot against Chris Statlander. She's been building a little bit of momentum. I can see her building that through the summertime. Maybe someone that comes up from Dark. It's going to be the summer of Britt again. It's going to be the summer of her. I don't think Britt's going to lose it by the next pay-per-view either. I think they're going to roll with it. I think Britt's going to hang on to that belt. It's going to be another Hikaru Shida length belt unless the story makes sense for her to drop it to somebody, which I only think that the story here would be that Britt Baker eventually loses it to Thunder Rosa when she officially signs with AEW. So that's my guess.
I'm for that too.
So we shall see. But let's move on to the main event of the evening. Oh, I pressed the wrong one. That's okay. I can do the Dana White thing. Or Dana White. Vanna White.
Buy a vowel.
She like to buy a veil.
I like an A. Okay.
Oh, man. But we had the main event, the Blood and Guts match, the very highly anticipated Blood and Guts match. I was so excited for this. This felt like pay-per-view feel. Like big fight feel. Everyone I seen on Twitter was getting really amped for this. There was some things that happened at the end, which we'll get to. But anyways, to start off, what a sight. You know, I love the whole double ring aspect. I know War Games has been around in NXT for a bit, but the whole double ring thing, I love that the cage had a roof. It looks so cool. Like AEW has been doing well with their version of the cage. Like it's awesome. And you had the Inner Circle come out in these like black penitentiary style attires. We had the Pinnacle all in white, which they were all like dripping in white, and you know they're all on fleek. Hashtag wrestling fashion. Shouts to you, Queen. But the whole white thing, like Tully coming out in white too, looked great. Looked fantastic.
Yeah.
But what a match! Like even the first 20 minutes, Tiff. The first 20 minutes of this match was like the most epic part of the entire match. It was so good. There was so much going on. It was amazing. And man, did that one ring ever get destroyed? The left side, like by the end of the match, the turnbuckles were all like falling. The ring was ripped apart. There was foam everywhere. There was blood everywhere. Their wood was showing.
I love when your boy Sean Spears came in with the chair.
Thank you.
I was like, yes. I was
Sean
like,
Spears the chair.
Your tweet.
Let's go.
About like I want a Sean Spears chair, and I was dying because I was like,
yo, I want that chair. If that chair ever becomes on sale, I will put the money towards it, and I will buy a Sean Spears chair. If anyone sees it for sale anywhere, link me. I will buy it. I will buy it right away and pay for extra shipping. I do not care. I want a Sean Spears chair, and it's going to go right back there. It's going to go right in my wall, and it's going to be visible on here on screen. I want that thing. Want it. Guarantee they don't have it. It's like a once thing. If we meet him again, I'll be like, Sean, buddy, I'll Venmo you. Give me the chair.
What?
Give me the damn chair. But man, it was such an unreal match. Like this, it lived up to expectations. Man, it did look like at one point one of the FTR members were hurt. I saw it was seen that Jericho was talking to Aubrey a bit in the one scene, and I think he was mentioning that one of them might be banged up. None of them got injured, which, you know, I've seen the reports after. Thankfully, a lot of people banged up, and you saw those pictures of everybody. Oh, man, like these people took a beating, and exactly, Wardlow made a very, very big impact in this match. He looked good. Like they made him look very good, and there was that whole the stare down with Jake Hager, which was so cool. Like everything about this match was epic. I did not hate this match, right?
No, it was good.
And I'm saying when I say I don't hate this match, people, I mean I don't hate any of it, even the end. I do not hate. Okay, and this is where I'm going to get a little bit voicey here.
Ooh.
The one thing I agree with people complaining and taking the stick and shoving it farther up their asses on Twitter. The only one thing I'm going to agree with you guys is that the camera angle probably should have been different. I agree, sure. The camera angle should have been different. It would have looked less like a cushiony fall. Maybe they had the camera on the other side of the cage, you know what I mean? Like from the fans' perspective. And then, you know, they cut back to Jericho finally laid out. Sure, why not? Maybe the fake steel blocks was a little bit corny. Sure. Maybe they could have just done a big black mat and then that was it. But that didn't ruin anything for me. Man. I still thought the fall was epic. You guys complaining about that? How about you go fucking up there and you go backdrop without looking up there? You won't. You won't. Because I know you won't. So don't complain about it.
That's all I saw of people saying, like
oh, it was a cushiony fall. It was like
Matt Hardy got hurt and like bad, and then they tried to do it, and it was funny because like I bust out laughing because I was like, when you hear it sounded like a beanbag, like that he fell on, right? That's what it sounded like, a beanbag. It was a
literally I dare any one of these people complain to go up there and do it because I know they will fucking chicken out.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he did that, right? And again, for me and the people that watch like the deathmatch wrestling and the shit that we fucking see or whatever like that. And if you guys watch my Under the Rope series, and every time I get a deathmatch wrestler that comes on here, don't I fucking praise the shit out of them? And I was like, I can never get in the ring and I can never do what the fuck you guys do. So like, credit to you fucking guys. You guys want them to be safe. You don't want them to get hurt. There's enough fucking injuries that we get.
It's these same people, Tiff, that complained about the Matt Hardy spot and how there was concrete and he landed on the concrete. But now they're complaining that there was a mat there. Like,
listen, you cannot fucking please everybody. At the end of the day, it's like, whatever. It doesn't even fucking matter. You're gonna piss people off. You're gonna make people fucking happy. It is what it is. Fuck it.
It was an incredible spot. I marked out. I was like, oh fucking shit, they actually did throw him off. I thought they weren't gonna do it. I honestly thought when he surrendered, I was like, okay, maybe they won't do it.
Yeah. Somebody said, and I was like, okay, I could see that. They were like, that MJF should have pushed him off and then they should have surrendered. And I'm like, okay, I can kind of see that. Like, I'm not even mad about how it ended or anything like it. Of course, we wanted the Inner Circle to win, but if you really think about it, Inner Circle didn't need to win. The Pinnacle needed to win to get that more heat to keep going forward, because they're going to be like on the top, and that's what's going to keep on running AEW. Now we've already had the Inner Circle run or whatever like that. They don't need that. Maybe they'll go focus on something else, but the Pinnacle is now our main focus right now.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean? Like, great match, great thing to do. I do agree. Different camera angle would have made the whole, like, would have made a big difference, right? Sure.
Okay.
Fine. But like, people, you don't need to go on Twitter and complain about it. Like, the match was so good that you chose to tweet that and not tweet about the match being epic. That's what pisses me off. Like, give it a fucking rest. Even today, people were still going. I'm like, oh my God, we're already tomorrow. Okay? Like, the one thing I remember from this match was the main things that happened. The fall off the cage is not even the first thing I remember about this match.
Yeah.
The top three things I remember about this match is them ripping the fucking thing, the sheet off, and they did a double fucking pile driver with Sammy assisting them. I'm like, that's a sick ass freaking spot. The chairman chair with it painted, that's because I'm a Sean Spears mark. That's why I remember that. And just the match itself, the first 20 minutes of the match was the greatest part of the entire fucking match. Like, that first 20 minutes got me hype. So much was happening that you can hear the crowd going absolutely nuts in that first 20 minutes. The chants were going. That's what I remember from the match, is that first 20 minutes of the match. It was so good. And then the Wardlow and Jake Hager spot where they were standing at each other from across the ring and then finally going at it. Yeah, the Spanish fly. Like, Sean Spears jumped from one rope to the other. This guy's not a high flyer. And it went into a Spanish fly. That was a dope move. But no, people are going to come on Twitter today and say, oh, the fucking cushion spot. Like, fuck off. Like, whoops. And I just hit the wrong button. Anyways. So the Jericho, it's almost certain that Jericho now is going to be written off for a while, because that's like a big spot. See, look, someone in the Periscope chat, my favorite part was the Wardlow and Hager spot. Great part. That was epic as hype. You saw Hager waiting in the other ring. Wardlow was fucking decimating everybody, turns around and has like a stare down with Hager, two big hosses, and then finally clashing together. People have been waiting for that. And it happened. Why are people talking about the stupid drop? Who cares?
Yeah, there was a lot of good.
Oh my God. It was so good. I love this, but now you take this match, you bury it, the match type, you put it aside, and you don't bring it out until it needs it again, right? And you know what I mean? Just, it doesn't need to happen again for a while, like 3-5 years down the line, when there's two, like, maybe newer factions at that point, and they bring this match out. I'm still pissed Kenny insulted Cassidy. He took those glasses, those Ray-Bans, man, and put them on MT Nakazawa. I mean, MT Nakazawa looked pretty dope with those glasses, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Did you see Bully Ray was pissed? Bully Ray was pissed because Nakazawa was holding the titles. Like, what happened yesterday and today that made people take a broomstick and shove it up their you-know-whats? Like, what the hell?
Again, can't make everybody happy.
Same people too, Tiff. That when me and Bill were talking today? Same people that a couple, like when me and Bill did the podcast together that week. Remember when you were the WrestleMania week, you were indisposed?
Yeah.
So me and Bill, the topic that was going on that day was that AEW was going to die. And it was going to die. Now look, we've had 3 fucking weeks of over 1 million views.
We had 2 million views last night.
It was 1. It was 1. It was 1.09.
No,
I think you read it wrong. No. It was 1.
No,
but
it's just somebody put 2.
No, it was 1. Check Brian Alvarez. It was 1.
Oh, okay.
But Tiffany, the main part was that AEW for the first time ever was number 1 in cable television last night.
Yeah.
They were number 1.
Yeah.
These same people think it was going to die. Guess what?
It was the best thing that happened. Like I said, that NXT was separated from AEW.
Yep.
It was the best thing.
Even then, like, I mean, it's just even if NXT was still here, AEW is creating amazing television right now. Like, everyone was hyped for Blood and Guts. Everyone was talking about Blood and Guts today or yesterday. Like, it was nothing but Blood and Guts the entire effing day on Twitter. It was amazing. It was amazing. Now we're on the road to Double or Nothing. We're like 2 or 3 weeks out. I cannot wait for Dawn. Double or Nothing is going to be epic. And now, Tiff, the talk of the town. So-and-so from WWE, a.k.a. Bryan Danielson, is a free man, apparently. We don't know where the hell he's going. I can kind of see him going back.
He's not going anywhere.
Apparently, he's a free agent. But could you imagine? At Double or Nothing, we hear Final Countdown? Do you know how loud that place is going to go if Final Countdown plays there? But Tiffany, just, fine. Let me scratch that. What about the coin drop? But apparently Okada has COVID, so I don't know what's going on with that. If we ever heard the coin drop,
if fucking showed up, I'm screaming that everybody will fucking hear me.
Can that happen? Can we please get, because we know the Bullet Club's been chirping the Elite.
Oh my God,
the Super Elite.
Like, I could just keep going with all the fucking names that I just want to show up on AEW. Like, forget
I think
it.
I think we're gonna get that eventually. We're gonna get like the Bullet Club over there. We're gonna get like the main guys. We're gonna get like Jay White, the Gorillas of Destiny. We're going to get the crop of the main guys show up, and they're going to stare down with Kenny, the Young Bucks, the Good Brothers. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to stare down with the Super Elite. Brandon Cutler being the young boy. So we saw the BT footage that we're going to see next week, right? You saw that during the Nakazawa match. He was following them out. Yeah, I know Daniels won't leave WWE. I'm talking out my ass right now. I'm just being a mark, guys. It's fun. It's fun to talk about.
He's being a simp.
El Phantasmo, he's debuting at Impact next week. Bullet Club member. I'm like, oh, the forbidden door.
Love it.
But yeah, AEW was sweet last night. I really do. Sal Michael Lopez put in the chat, I can see them doing Impact Invasion of AEW. That's what I thought Under Siege was kind of gonna be. But I guess that's too soon.
Yeah. I mean, we've been saying it for weeks. We're for it. Let it happen.
It's going to be a great year, especially now that things are opening up more. We're going to see more of that crossover, I think, and it's going to be insane. Also, Andrade or Cien Almas or whatever he's going to be like to call now. He's challenged Kenny Omega for the AAA belt.
Yeah.
Point me to when and where I can watch that. Sorry, Triple A.
Triple A.
Is that Triple Mania, whatever they call it? I'm going to be watching that. That's going to be an epic match, those two. Oh my God. This is going to be an insane year for wrestling. It's just going to get even better, guys.
Yeah.
Double or Nothing around the corner. Get prepared. I cannot wait.
I will be watching it live.
Oh, Tiffany.
I fucked up. It's all good, though.
Under Siege, Under Siege will be good.
All good. I think Bill will be taking my place for the review of Double or Nothing.
Bill Bodkin.
Because I'm going to be moving and coming back from H2O. So
I got some news, which I didn't fill Tiffany in before the show today, but I don't know if it's happening yet. Next week we might have a guest. I won't say who. I'll keep you guys in suspense. But I've been chatting with a well-known wrestling podcaster in the community. I meant to tell you this before the podcast if it's a surprise, but I'll tell
I
you
love how
now.
he drops shit live on the pod. But
Hey, that's what I do. I drop shit on the pod.
See what he does to me? Like, he doesn't even fill me in. Maybe I have a problem.
I have been in DMs with a very, very well-known podcaster in the wrestling community, a very well-known podcaster, and we've been talking, and he's going to work some things out. He's going to get back to me. He actually might be a guest on the show next week. So you guys, next week on All Elite Podcast, we might be joined by a very special third. He's going to come on and talk some AEW with us. It's Renee Young. Yeah, Bill got it. I said, fuck your pregnancy. I don't care if you might be in labor. You're coming on the podcast. Renee, shove the baby back inside. You're coming on the show.
What the hell?
It's Jericho, isn't it? Yeah, him too. Me and Jericho are like this.
It's
I put the soundboard away. Yeah, let me get it out. Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm gonna have PTSD with the snow.
Maybe I'll get some snow on the podcast next week.
Oh no!
I'll make it snow on the layout.
No.
I put the soundboard away. It's okay. It's not Sting, but you guys will see. You guys will see. It's if it does work out and we work things out, we're gonna be talking over the weekend. We're gonna get some promotional posters made. Monday will be the big announcement. So it'll be this coming Monday. It'll be on his Twitter, or it's gonna be on his, or I kind of just ruined it. It's a guy.
Saying it's a guy for the longest.
It's gonna be on his Twitter account, and it'll be on our Twitter account. We're gonna simultaneously tweet, and it'll be there, and he'll be on the show next Thursday. So I'm praying. He's doing his best to work things around to get on the show because he's been wanting to do it for a while, and I was shocked that he told me that. So Tiff, I'll tell you who it is after we're done here.
Better.
Nah, I'm gonna hold it out from you. But ladies and gentlemen, we also got some other news. We have signed on another month with Manscaped. So the promo code still is active right now. I don't have the graphics up for it on this computer yet, but if you go to manscaped.com and use code AEPSHAVE, that's AEPSHAVE, you're actually going to save 20% and get free shipping on your checkout. And there's a lot of cool stuff on there, free emails out there, even for you ladies. There's a lot of cool stuff in there. You can get gifts for your man, do what you got to do. A lot of cool stuff on there. Go check it out, manscaped.com. Save 20% and free shipping. I don't have the commercial either playing because it's on my laptop as well. But we're signed on for another month with them. And there's actually going to be a new product we're going to promote as well that they are sending us right now. So get ready for that. We'll have some, I don't know if we're going to make another commercial. We may not. Might just do like a little snippet. I don't know. But the audio commercial will be back next week. A little snippet. Yeah, that too. A little snippet. But thank you guys for watching live. If you're watching live on YouTube, Facebook, Periscope, wherever you guys are watching live on Twitch, thank you so much for tuning in each and every single week. This is where I get humble at the end of the show. You guys mean the absolute world to me and Tiff. It's your guys' fan support that keeps me and Tiff going here. If you guys still want to support us in any way, as a part of the No Holds Barred Network, we do have a Patreon page. The links are located down in the YouTube description below. As little as $1 a month supports me and Tiff. All the money that we have goes right back into the podcast and the network. So all the money that we've gotten from Patreon lately is actually going to be put into our Double or Nothing contest, which we're going to be giving away a $50 Shop AEW gift card. Second place is going to win a $25 gift card to our own merchandise shop. So there you guys go. There's the gift card drop for you guys and the contest drop for you guys. I'm still working on the actual contest itself and what it's going to entail, but those are the prizes you guys can win. And then you get really cool content on our Patreon page. Me and Tiff post a lot of this show called Free For All, and me and Tiff are about to record another one soon. Basically, me and Tiff, you see another side of me and Tiff. There's our wrestling podcast selves here, then there's a completely other side of me and Tiff where we just shoot the shit. We talk about pop culture, everything.
Butts.
We're going to rate butts, apparently. We're going to rate some booties and some peaches to get your booty ratings up. We've done some snack episodes where we rate snacks. So Tiffany sent me some American snacks. I sent Tiffany some Canadian snacks, and we tried them out on the show. We got sent a gift package from Maria in Denmark, our good friend Maria, who does the BT outro and all those sketches. She sent us some Danish snacks to try on the episode. We did that in our last one. It was so much fun. And we actually found also a cool website that me and Tiff are going to be using that we order snacks from all over the world. They send us gift boxes with snacks in them, and we're going to do more of those on those episodes. And then We have other cool stuff planned for free for all, like Disney episodes, coffee episodes. It's going to be awesome. So again, as little as $1 a month, patreon.com/NHB Network is where you can find that. And thank you to all of you guys that tune in. You guys interact in the live chat. You guys interact on Twitter. You're retweeting, you're liking, you're smashing that like button right now on YouTube, because I know you haven't done it yet. Smash it and hit the subscribe button. It's free to do. Just hit it. And you guys can support me and Tiff that way as well. Thank you so much to all of you guys. To our audio listeners, you know y'all are my favorite out there to download the episode each and every single week. Available on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Castbox, wherever you're getting your podcasts. All you have to do is search up the No Holds Barred Network. You'll find this one and the other wonderful podcasts we offer here on the network. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap it up for this episode of the All Elite Podcast. My name is Kyle Masters. I'm always your self-proclaimed greatest host, and I'm always joined by my co-host. She's a woman of many nicknames, but you know her as the Queen of the Indies, the Heartbreak Chick, the Lady of the Light Tubes, the EVP of Giggles. She's Tiffany, and we'll see you guys back here next. Game Event just joining the Twitch chat right at the end here. I need a man pawn. But anyways, we'll be back right here every Thursday night live at 7 o'clock Eastern time on YouTube, on Twitch, on Periscope, on Facebook Live to talk about some AEW. And we'll see you guys right back here next week. Take it easy, stay safe out there, and be elite.